But recently, I could endorse for Asics. I just love the Asics sneakers. Best thing on my feet. So that takes care of the sneakers. Skincare is the next thing, because when you're running and standing on your feet and pounding and doing plyometrics, I think I called them polymetrics, didn't I? I always do. It's plyometrics. I take care of my feet because they get sore and I'm beating them up. So the best thing that I have come across for feet products are the Avon Footworks. They have a bunch of lavender products, which I'll use at night. They look like this. You got your bath to soak your feet, and you've got your lavender overnight lotion, which I will put on in a pair of socks and just sleep in my socks. And in the morning, my feet feel so much better. They thank me. Occasionally, I'll do a Paffrin on my feet. This is something that's, I think, recently new. But I'll put it on my feet and I'll wrap it in saran wrap and then a warm towel, and I'll just sit there for a little bit and then I'll wash it off. I get cracked heels, especially if I'm running a lot. So I have really dry skin. So this is the only thing I have come across. This and this Heel Appeal. I think you can get it at Bath and Body Works. I used to be able to get it at Linens and things, but they closed. That actually is the best thing for cracked heels. This is second best. And then I just have my deep moisturizer, and I'll use this, or I'll use Friedman's. Has a peppermint one that's awesome. And I think the only place you can buy it is Walmart. I have a hard time finding it, so I have to substitute with this. Next, when I'm running, I always have my Burt's Bees. Where are you? Burt's Bees. And now I have these handy pants with a little zipper pocket in the waistband in the back, and I'll stick that in there. The only thing I don't have here, and I don't use enough, but you should use, is sunscreen. Even this time of year, when it gets colder, it's still sunny out, you still need to protect your skin. And the last thing in my tricks that I use are my resources. I do check in with us every so often. It's the Beck Diet for Life. I just pick and choose what works for me out of that book. It's not one of my favorites, but I do use it. My all-time favorite book, Are You Ready by Bob Harper. I read this all in one night. It just made sense to me, and he talks in very simple terms. Gets the point across, and it's just a reminder for me. So every so often I will check in with Mr. Bob. I love Mr. Bob. He's so cute. I love him. I always have a current issue of Running Times or Runners, just to brush up on or accumulate more knowledge about running, because I'm still a beginner. And I get a lot of tips from those magazines, so I keep current issues of those. I do keep a current issue of Weight Watchers, the recipes, because I like to cook. And I'm currently doing Weight Watchers, so that's always something that I have. And one of my favorite cookbooks, because I'm a junk food eater. Once a junk food eater, always a junk food eater. You gravitate towards it. And to give it up is just not fun. So I found an alternative. And it's the Hungry Girl cookbooks. And I have 2 out of the 3, and my sister has the 3rd one. So all I have to do is go upstairs if I want to look at it. But these are great. They take, food that you would normally have, like cinnamon buns and sticky buns or cupcakes or, French fries, and they find alternative ways to make it to cut the calories. I've used these a lot. I've used these books a lot, and I love them. So that's always close by. Food Companion. Weight Watchers Food Companion. I've always had one of these in the house since the first time I did Weight Watchers, back after I had my second kid, I think. I started going to Weight Watchers. So I always have that, and I always have, when I'm counting calories, the Biggest Loser calorie counting book. And I always have a planner, and I write down what I've done for the day, exercising, whatnot, running, miles. I keep a log of that stuff. And the biggest thing that has worked for me ever, and I need to start using it again, is the Body Bug. This little thing here is a godsend. I lost my first 20 pounds just using this. Nothing else, just using this. I'm going to get the monitor, the digital wrist monitor, to go with it so I don't have to pay for online service, which I hate paying for, and why I'm not using this right now. So that's the plan. And my newest gadget